Before going all in with Staq, just like you, I used to run a digital agency. And once you get to a certain scale of around 30 clients and 30 WordPress websites, the game changes. Workflow and processes start to test you. And that is the reason why we built Staq. I have worked with hundreds of agencies across the globe where we fix their WordPress operations at scale. So whether you have 10 WordPress sites or 1,000 WordPress websites, Staq addresses your scaling issues and sets your agency for success. Or if you have over 50 sites to a few hundred sites, Staq becomes your command center where we truly fix your operations and reclaim not only your time, but the hidden tax when it comes to inefficiencies within your agency. Staq does everything from scalable hosting on AWS, where you can create a brand new environment in 60 seconds, migrate existing WordPress sites into Staq with an automated plugin, or you get to clone an existing website or a blueprint website, all within a single click. You can even deploy your sites within our Australian, US, or UK regions. And if you needed to create a staging environment, it's as simple as clicking one button. With our staging environments, if you needed to sync to production, it's as simple as clicking sync to live, and you can actually select what you want to sync. So if it's just your themes or plugins or content together or separately, you can actually do that. If you wanted to sync your database, you can actually exclude your contact forms. And in this case, I don't want to override my Formidable Forms data. You get to see all your clients in one table. With real-time monitoring, you have all your tools accessible and the tools that you expect, whether it's scaling PHP workers and memory, to your backups, your integrations with Git to Google Analytics, and so much more. But the real power of Staq is where you can control things from the top rather than on an individual site level. So with our global settings, if you needed to enable an email-based 2FA for 1,000 sites, take 30 seconds. You just enable it and configure it here. If you wanted to automate your plugin updates at scale, single click, all websites, it covers all current and future sites. We actually have Cloudflare SendGrid integration. With one click with Cloudflare, auto-configure your security and caching rules and the proxy within Cloudflare, and it'll even generate the SSL certificate days before it expires without you having to disable proxy. With our SendGrid integration, if you're using WP Mail SMTP plugin, together with Cloudflare and SendGrid, it will authenticate the domain on an individual domain level, automatically configure the CNAME records in Cloudflare DNS for you, and automatically set the passwords and the configurations in WP Mail SMTP, and just like that. With our Google Analytics integration, you've got the ability to go in here and set up your client PDF reports, and you've got full customization as to if you want to enable it, what day of the month it gets sent, what pages you want to exclude from the report, setting your styling, your letter content. And with the Google Analytics integration, you can actually show Google Analytics data inside your report. If you wanted to organize speed and optimization, go to your websites and in one-click login, you can click in here and set your caching and optimizer settings. Oh, and if you haven't noticed the logo and the colors, that's what we call white label. Set your own branding, so when your clients log into the WordPress website, they see your branding as opposed to seeing Staq hosting. You can even set website label groups for your care plan business. And the cherry on top, you can actually configure custom plans, integrate with Stripe, and being a dynamic billing system, it will calculate all the base usage. And if there are any overages, it will charge your clients accordingly. The great thing is, being purely white label between our client PDF reports and the invoices. You can actually configure the custom SMTP rules that's actually sent out of your email. I have only scratched the surface here, but as you can see, we fix WordPress ops at scale. And so when it comes to plugins, we're replacing everything from Manage WP, Main WP, Blog Vault, Mailcare, WP Rocket, WordFence, billing procedures, PDF reports, staging plugins. And not only do we replace many plugins, but we replace many processes to take your website live with SSL generation, configurations, database search and replace is done within a few clicks, actually 5 to be exact. We automate as much as possible at scale. So whether you got 50 clients or 200 clients, the work is not much different in terms of time. And as I said earlier, we have worked with hundreds of agencies across the globe. Take Ingenious Web in South Carolina in the US. They moved 180 sites away from Flywheel and WP Engine, was using Manage WP, WP Rocket, Smush, and many other optimization tools. And they eliminated every single plugin. It's turned 40 hours of updates per month to now a 5-minute weekly report, just like that. Sites at scale based in the US, 700 WordPress sites, self-managing hosting on AWS, Manage WP, every performance plugin known to man. And we replaced on average over 10 plugins within their tech stack, streamlined everything and fixed their WordPress ops at scale. Michael from Adelaide SEO, self-managed hosting, using a plethora of plugins, and again, eliminated all those plugins and fixed his WordPress ops at scale. Decode Digital, XWP Engine, Manage WP, WP Rocket, and every other plugin under the sun, all eliminated. Countless of case studies where we have fixed WordPress ops at scale, and we're giving agencies more time to focus on other things rather than fixing the chaos that plugins actually cause. If you want to find out more, feel free to book in a call, sign up, and I would love to have you as the next case study and Staq partner. Thank you.